Hi everybody, my name's Lola. What's yours? Welcome to my channel. Today I did not diamond paint, so I cast on a sweater instead. You will see me cast on, and this is probably the only time I'll face the camera because that sweater or something makes my neck look cute. It's not my neck. It's not my neck that makes my neck look cute, it's the shirt, and I'm sticking by that. Yes, I have 2 other sweaters started, whatever, but I wanted a third. I picked alpaca yarn. It's in a dark navy blue. It's going to have a cable down the back, cables on the front. I love cables. I just need another sweater. Hopefully I can get this one done, and if I can, that'll be 5 balls out of my stash that'll be used up. This morning I had to get up early because we had to go on a road trip to the doctor's. The boyfriend had a heart doctor's appointment. The veins in his legs are 50% blocked and the other one is 60. So that's fun. Another thing to worry about. I stress about this so much. Actually, last year I had to go and see a counselor to learn how to not stress about the boyfriend because he is older than me. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. He has had a heart attack. He has had a stroke. And if he's not here, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not worrying about it today. Other things are stressing me out. I'm not going to worry about his heart. He's fine. The doctor said he's fine. Come back in a year. If he wasn't fine, the doctor wouldn't say that, right? My doctors emailed finally. They were in such a rush to get me there because my asthma is so bad that my appointment is in the middle of May. First, they wanted me to go at the end of April, and that was a month away. And now, I have to wait another 3 weeks. So hopefully the allergies aren't bad by then. I do have to say, me and the dog went for a walk today. How long was it? 1.1 miles, and it took us 40 minutes. That used to take me 20 minutes, and then it got to 30 minutes, and now I'm at 40. So we're going to either have to work on that or just not walk anymore. It was so hot out today when we left. I wore my sweatshirt, and I shouldn't have. It was 70, but it felt more like 75. I couldn't believe how hot it was. And now it looks like it's going to rain out. It's 5:30, and it's already dark out, which is weird. Anyways, it wasn't too windy either. I was actually thinking it was a good day to go fishing. Soon enough, May 10th, I think we can go. And my appointment in London is May 13th. I was trying to think all day what I was going to talk to you guys about, and I don't know. I could tell you about the conversation I had this morning. So, you all know my friend that I lost back in 22. She didn't die. She went to the dark side and she has an addiction. Well, she likes to pretend that we're still buddies and close and nothing happened and all that stuff. And she was emailing me this morning about how she's going to turn her life around and things are going to be great, and hopefully, it's true. You want to believe her. Of course you do, because you don't want anybody to suffer, but it's so hard after 3 years. It's hard to believe it. It's hard to believe that it even happened, but it's hard to believe her words, because words are words, right? Anybody can say anything, but it's her actions. And I have to train my brain to not trust everything everybody says. I have a really bad habit of trusting no one and trusting everything all at the same time. It probably goes back to my parents. Everything goes back to your parents, right? Your childhood. This caused this in your childhood, and now you're a messed up adult. But I think it's because I believed everything they said, and then I found out that nothing my parents said was true, and I want to believe the best in people. I want to believe that people aren't morons and liars. because that's just how we're supposed to be, right? We believe everything everybody tells us. Why would we even question it? But back to her. I didn't even have the inclination to say to her, hey, do you want to get together? It's my birthday soon. Do you want to hang out? Do you anything, right? Because I don't even want to see her. I want to throw punch her, but I don't want to see her. And that has only been probably about the past 6 months. I used to just break down, just thinking about how we used to spend time together once in a while and how we would talk every single day. And then we started to not talk. It was about once every 3 days and then once every 5. And then it would be once every 2 weeks. And I always wondered, like, why? Why? What happened? Like, why are we not talking anymore? And then I found out that it was drugs. So I still wonder to this day, like, how could I not have saved her? How did I not know? Why was I not a good enough friend? And then I finally realized, probably around Christmas, that it wasn't that I wasn't a good enough friend. It was that I was too good and I was too trusting and I didn't question anything. I just let her go and be the person that she was. When I knew that she was hanging out with people that she shouldn't have been. And she still hasn't told anybody the whole complete story. It's been going on for 3 years. And it's not my story, it's her story, but I do have a part in it. And I am very upset and very, I don't know, disappointed. I don't know if I'm disappointed in myself, but I feel like maybe I wasn't a good enough friend because she couldn't come to me. But then again, that's not up to me. That no matter how good of a friend I am or not, her actions are her actions. And there's nothing that I could have done. Nothing. Like, even if I was with her, I couldn't have stopped her from doing it. It's just a very weird place to be in. Her life is changing this week. In her words, her life is changing drastically this week. I know why. She knows why. Other people involved know why. It doesn't matter why. I don't know if she is trying to grasp on to me because of this change that's coming, or if she is scared, as she should be. I don't know. I didn't ask because we're not friends like that anymore. I have seen what real friendships are, and that was extremely hard to see what real friendships are like. Friends go to each other, friends rely on each other, friends support you and help you, and they're there for you and they care about you and they want the best for you and they have things in common and they want you to be happy. And I realized that me and her didn't have that. It was more of a crutch. The thing between me and her was she always said, don't leave me. And I always said, don't give me a reason to. So if you go back to that, it's all she wanted was to have somebody there. But I was there. I was there. I'm still there to the very end. And everybody else has left. And what does that leave me? With nothing. Nothing. Even when my puppy Ringo died, her husband texted me before she did. It took her 2 weeks to message me and say, hey, are you okay? I know you're missing Ringo, blah, blah, blah. 2 weeks. Like, I would have went with my friend that day to the vets, or I would have been waiting outside. And I know that's me, and you can't judge people on what you would do. But that's what I would want. And it's hard for me to remember that people don't act how I would act. They act how they would act. So anyways, to bring this back to the beginning, she messaged me last night around, I don't know, 9:30. I was falling asleep, and all night I kept dreaming about her. And I woke up and I was so stressed out. My hands were tight, my arms were tight, and I know it's because I was mad in my dream. And I don't know. Sometimes I just wish she would disappear. It would be so much easier to know that she wasn't here physically in my vicinity, because then I would never run into her. I would never talk to her, and I would be able to cut those ties. I was the same way with my mother. My mother, when I stopped talking to her, she just lived a few streets from me, but it's so much easier if I knew I would never run into her. I would never have to face it, and I could just, in my mind, think, okay, you're gone. We can move on. Let's do that, and everything will be fine. But I can't. I have never run into my friend. I have seen her car once in 3 years. I've never, because she doesn't go anywhere. She's the opposite of homeless. She never leaves her house. Now that she has one again. But like, I don't know. What a complicated mess. I have no idea what to do. I don't know. Everybody says to me, no, you need to run. Don't talk to her. She's no good for you. She's going to suck you in. She's not going to suck me in. She's not. If she would have, she wouldn't have done it already. I am not rich enough, first of all. Second of all, I am not into drowning my feelings, I suppose. I will turn inwards and I will find a way to deal with my problems. And I don't want to be liked by everybody. I don't know. I don't have an addictive personality. Sure, I'm addicted to my crafts and all that crap. But then I could live without them. I don't know. We all say we wouldn't get sucked in, right? But who knows? Who knows? The strangest things happen. So I don't know where I was going with that. I guess because I was just saying what happened today. And I sent her a message and I said, I just want to make sure that you're okay because I worry about you. I worry about you in a different way than I used to, but I still worry about you. Because, I mean, she's human, right? I care that much. We had a history. We would have been friends 40 years this September. I can't just hate her. I could, I suppose. I just need to cut that one last time, and I have to find a way for her to not communicate with me anymore. I think that's best. The problem is she keeps getting a new phone number. She is on her 7th or 8th phone number in the past 3 years. We don't email anymore because I don't think anybody uses email. She's not on my Facebook, so she can't find me there. I have her blocked everywhere else, but it's that phone number. I don't know. This is why we don't answer unknown names, right? And private calls, because you don't want to know who's on the other end. Anyways, yesterday I made waffles for lunch. I included a picture. I thought they were pretty cool. They were all right. They were a little bit dry. If I made them again, I would... What did I decide I was going to do? I don't know. Figure out how to make them not so dry. Me and the dog went for a walk today. I said that. I did my sweater. Yesterday, I just felt like crap. Like, I had lunch, and as soon as I was done eating, like, I had, like, hunger pains. Like, my stomach, you know when you get so hungry that you feel like you're going to be sick, so then you can't eat, but you have to eat to make it feel better. That's how I felt all day. We had tacos today. They were all right. I didn't have any sour cream, because nobody came. I invited every single one of you, and nobody showed up with sour cream. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I included a video, an old video that the boyfriend sent me a few years back when I was in the hospital. You can see Ringo. He's just staring at the driveway. Where's my mommy? Mommy, where are you? I think that's about it. No kitties yet. No kitties this week. Tomorrow is Thursday. Don't have any plans. So there's Ramie's live. I think crafter shells. said she's going live. I think Autumn goes live on Thursday. Might be Friday. Let me see who I'm going to tag in this video. Oh, I have a video tag that I'm going to do. Some people in the diamond painting community are doing scavenger hunt. So there's 15 topics you have to find in your canvases. And you have to show the canvases. So I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow. There's my sweater I knit. And then here's a picture of me and the doggy walking. And then I'll play you the video of Ringo. So, see you later, guys.
All right, here we go. You want this? You want this? Catch. Nice one. Do you know these guys call this American cheese? It's not American cheese, man. It's not even real cheese. Did you know that? Huh? Did you know that wasn't real cheese? Did you? You want this? Well, you don't like cheese. I don't blame you, because it's not real. Here. Oh, nice catch, pig. Oh, we tried. Say bye, Mommy. Bye, Mommy. Bye, Mommy. Love you, Mommy. Love you, Mommy.